on the train and look at all these men. What happened to giving up your seat for women? No man offered me a seat. Excuse me, are you going to get up?
What?
Are you going to get up?
Are you pregnant?
No.
Are you for equality?
Yes.
Then fuck off.
Shout the season, man.
Chivalry didn't disappear because of men. It's gone because women pushed it away. The same women who said, "I don't need a man," are now missing the very respect they laughed at. Every choice has consequences, and sometimes irony hits the hardest.
I just watched this guy stand with his hands on his hips, watching a woman struggle to lift and carry a kayak. He didn't even so much as flinch to offer any assistance, just stood there watching. And we wonder why women would rather just do life on their own.
This is the problem. Women want to proclaim that they are independent and don't need men, but then they will hate on men for letting them be independent. I was raised to break my back instead of letting a woman do this. But in today's society, with how much women want to be independent for men and how much they talk about not needing a man, how are you going to blame men that decide not to help? I'm sure a lot of these men that were willing to help in the past were also yelled at or berated by women for helping them. She claims to be independent. I will let her show her independency. Like I said, I would never do this. I would never allow my wife to do this. But this explains why some men just don't care anymore.
Now that men have stepped back and started matching women's energy, the outrage is loud. Guys are done wasting their time, money, and effort on people who don't appreciate them. Independence sounded great until real responsibility showed up. Now reality's hitting hard. And as men walk away, modern women are finally starting to see what they've lost.
Women are going crazy, guys, because they can't figure out why you're not going up to them anymore. Guys' eyes are wide open now, right? They're wide open. And they're starting to say, well, you know what? I used to think it was worth it for me to just put myself out there all the time because, you know, I wanted to take a girl out. But now I'm realizing you got the gold diggers, you got the women who want the free meal, you got the women who expect me to do everything, but in return want to do nothing. You got women who are saying, what do you bring to the table? But when you ask them, they get insulted. You got women who don't, you can't even talk. You talk about, you know, oh, yeah, you had 400 boyfriends before and you slept with all of them. You know, they get defensive. Maybe I just don't need to pursue women right now at all. That's what's happening. And I'm not saying that's good, by the way, because ultimately I'm someone who believes in, you know, men and women complementing each other when men are in their masculine and women are in their feminine and coming together and making a big, beautiful family. But this is the reality that's happening right now. And I understand why. Guys have had enough. So ladies, you want it to change. Instead of making a stupid TikTok video and complaining about it, act different. Act different. Look at your life and say, am I prioritizing stuff that guys don't give a lick about? And then complaining that they don't give a lick about me? Have some self-reflection in the game. Is my attitude shitty? Did I make 4 TikTok videos, you know, ripping on a guy the other day that I went out with, and now other guys are looking at that saying, oh, I'm not going to be, I'm not getting in line for this one. Self-reflect instead of bitching about it. Oh, well, he doesn't want me because he doesn't appreciate a woman who makes a salary like blah, 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 blah.
Tease not bitterness. It's wisdom. Why should men invest in women who mock them, disrespect them, or only take without giving anything back? Why risk your peace, your money, and your future on someone who brings nothing to the table? Men have learned the lesson. Protect your energy, guard your wallet, and never pour into someone who doesn't match your value.
Maybe like that. I'm gonna see if I can plug it in. Oh my God.
Can you
just tell me real quick? I'm just asking as a man, you need to tell me.
I didn't tell you to have that baby.
No, but why a woman have to hug? Why
Listen,
can't
I
you
didn't tell you to have that baby.
That way, with your whole man, you can't help me.
Maybe like that. I'm gonna see if I can plug it in. Oh my God.
Can you
just tell me real quick? I'm just asking as a man, you need to tell me.
I didn't tell you to have that baby.
No, but why a woman have to hug? Why
Listen,
can't
I
you
didn't tell you to have that baby.
That way, with your whole man, you can't help me.
You take the house.
Why the tears now? He doesn't owe you anything. Not his time, not his effort, not his hard work. It's time to take responsibility, grow up, and handle your own problems.
Nothing will make me lose respect for a man faster than to be in the presence of a man and he see me struggling as a woman or see any woman struggling and he won't even take his hands out of his pockets or lift his hands to help a lady. Zero respect for men like that. I was just now in a setting struggling to lift an office chair that was really heavy to get it from one place to the next place. And I had to lift it and carry it a short distance. Two men stood by in executive positions and watched me struggle to lift that chair and watched me struggle to carry that chair to where it needed to be to return it to it was a very short distance back to its proper place. Zero respect. I have zero respect for men who will watch a woman struggle. If men will stand by and watch you struggle, even in lifting a chair, they will stand back and watch you struggle in other areas of your life. When it comes to women, children, and senior citizens, I have a soft place in my heart for those three populations because they are the weakest populations on the face of the earth. To watch a senior citizen, a woman, or a child struggle, and as a man, you do nothing, I have zero respect for any man who will watch a woman struggle and do nothing to help her. It says volumes about your character. Volumes.
The irony couldn't be louder. For years, women shouted, "I'm independent. I don't need a man." They demanded equality and called help from men sexist. But now, those same voices are upset that men don't open doors, protect, or provide anymore. You can't tear down masculinity, reject traditional roles, and then expect men to step up when it suddenly feels convenient. Equality comes with consequences. You can't have it both ways.
But if you're a man and you watch me struggle to put my carry on in the overhead compartment and you don't offer to help, jail. What is wrong with you?
I just had to drag my AC out of my car to my apartment building. 3 guys passed me. None of them offered to help. None. 0 out of 3. Why? Because you couldn't lift it? You were too scared to lift it? Is that why? Am I intimidating? Am I more masculine than you?
Just immediately goes to shaming. That's hilarious. It's like when these women don't get their way with men in general, whether it's in relationships or they don't help them move their air conditioner. The only logical explanation for these women is that they just must be intimidated. It's like their go-to response. Man doesn't want to date me? Well, he's intimidated. Man doesn't want to help me move my air conditioner? He's intimidated. The arrogance and entitlement.
This is what entitlement looks like. For years, women preached independence and demanded equality, yet still expect men to step in when it benefits them. When a man chooses not to help, suddenly is intimidated or weak. But you can't demand equality and still expect traditional treatment. That's not empowerment. That's hypocrisy. Men don't owe anyone proof of their worth just to satisfy double standards. You push men out of their roles, so don't be surprised when they stay there. Equality means shared responsibility, not selective privilege. Men have learned the truth. It's never enough. So now, they choose distance over disappointment.
Men don't want to help women.
And what specific topic is this video going to be about?
Here, but I'm generally speaking about why do men have a hard time helping women?
They don't have a hard time helping women, but they've been told to leave women alone.
Something that I have observed not only in my personal life, but literally in the outside world, because I'm a watcher. Men will stand there. The women will have all the bags, the kids, the suitcases, the luggage. She'll be doing everything, and he's just standing there.
I wonder, did she ask for help?
They'll just be standing there, like just watching the woman suffer as if it brings them some kind of pleasure. From my perspective, it looks like that, because I'll just be looking, and I'm just like, anybody would help that woman right now. Why are you just standing there? Y'all are the men.
I guess some women do need men after all, if for nothing more than to carry heavy objects. But I guess one didn't take into consideration that a lot of men stopped helping women because whenever they do, many times they're often told that they're not doing it right, they're doing it wrong, and the woman will just redo it anyway after making the man feel about 1 inch tall. Gee, I can't.
Should we step in and help, or let them handle it on their own? It's hard to tell these days, especially when independence only seems to matter when it's convenient. Feminists fought hard for independence, so let's not undo that progress. Go ahead, ladies, handle things on your own, just like you always said you wanted.
So I get asked why guys aren't helping girls anymore, and I have a perfect example of why. So first off, don't yell at us for opening the door. That's the reason why we don't open the door anymore. But I saw this thing on the news that is the perfect example, exactly why men do not help you anymore. So this lady was getting attacked in New York, and the guy gets out of his truck, fights off the attacker. The attacker then pulls out a gun and shoots the guy. The police show up, and the lady then says, no, that guy got out of his truck and attacked me, and the boyfriend shot him in defense. But when the police question witnesses and the videotapes of nearby businesses, they saw the truth, and then the lady finally confessed that, yeah, the boyfriend was attacking her, and the guy defended her, and the boyfriend then shot him. This is the reason why men aren't helping women anymore. We get lied and disrespected so much that it's not worth the risk of us being in trouble for attempting to help.
Straight up facts. And what do we always hear women say? We got this. Well, all right then. Thanks for watching Manhood. If you want access to exclusive episodes and want to support the channel, hit that join button and become a member. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if this message hit home. Drop your thoughts and stories in the comments. We read every single one. See you.